that sort of stuff.
This police premises, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we should be doing filming around this area.
Well, it's publicly accessible, so therefore we're allowed to come in under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act. Are you a police officer?
I am a police officer.
So you're aware of Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act?
No, I'm not aware.
Okay. So guys, here we are, Thames Valley Police Station, Aylesbury main entrance. There's visitors car parks. So apparently there's about 30 cells in this place. Obviously behind this bit of fencing. So afternoon. So they got a duck pond out at the front of here. So we're on camera straight away unless they're watching the Gypsy. So let's tell you a bit about it then. So out with Gypsy Order to UK today. Make sure that you subscribe to him if you haven't already. I've got to say what a great fella he is. Now the flag's at half mast. Now I'm not sure what that is about, but we can find out about that. So we got a due to unforeseen circumstances, the front counter at the police station will be open Tuesday 8 till 6. We've got some fella sat in the wall there. Not sure what that's all about. But is the people in there, Gyps?
Yeah, it's still in there.
We'll come back to that then, guys. Got some questions for them about the flag. So you got your lovely old duck pond.
Is the whole bill there in that hat?
No, ambulance.
That's the whole bill, looks like.
They got green uniforms on, haven't they? Oh, the one at the door's a copper. She just walked out, so let's have a. I don't want to go too far from the Gypsy in case it kicks off, but I'll just have a little look round this way. And when I say I don't want to go too far from him, I nearly missed him being assaulted at one of the earlier places, and obviously I'm there watching his back as he's watching mine, so I don't want to leave him in the lurch. Doesn't look like there's much around that way. So back round here. So, in fact, it's a little bit of a trek up here, so what I'm going to do is I'll drop it there, guys, and pick it up in a second. So, Gyps is on a sprint today. He's racing away. So what we got here, so this is obviously the detention block with the cells. This says private property, no public pedestrian access beyond this point. So let's have a look over here. See what the crack is. So we got what we got here. Vehicle workshop, SDO, oncoming traffic, traffic as priority, fob access. Not a lot in here, guys, but look, it's quite a big place. I didn't realise it was as big as this. So we got a bit going on out the back here. Not sure what that is over there. That looks like possibly workshops or something. Can't really tell. I am thinking of getting a bit of another camera. So we'll just have a little look around this way. A big old siren up there, look. At least I think it's a siren. It might be a heater or something. So let's have a look and stand this way. Oh, it's a big old place. So we got a couple of police cars. 68 plate. 67 plate. Got a silver one at the back here. Operational vehicles only, quiet, residential. So there's a little silver 63 plate. don't know if that's part of it through there as well. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Bin area is fairly clean and tidy. I've seen a lot worse, that's for sure. So we've got a van. Yeah, normal sort of stuff this time of year, old leaves and stuff. It's not too bad, it's fairly clean and tidy. Big old place. So,
Excuse me,
hello.
Do you work with the police?
Sorry?
Do you work with the police?
No. Do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, right,
What
okay.
are you doing here?
I'm filming at the moment.
What are you filming?
I'm just doing a survey of the area, telling my viewers whether it's clean and tidy, whether we're getting our money's worth out of the police, if they're upkeeping the buildings, that sort of stuff.
This police premises, I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
you should be doing filming around this area.
Well, it's publicly accessible, so therefore we're allowed to come in under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act. Are you a police officer?
I am a police officer.
So you're aware of Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act?
No, I'm not aware of
Okay.
it.
Qualified as a police officer yet?
No, I'm just going to ask her that. Thank you for that. So would you just identify who you are exactly?
Yeah, I'm Detective Constable 833 Rebecca Kit,
Thank you.
and I'd like to...
So I wouldn't
identify-
expect you to know
identify
Section
yourself.
33 because
Yeah.
obviously you deal with other types of crime.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Why should I?
But,
why
uh,
should
As a
I?
police officer, you should know the laws.
Not
The
all
laws
of
of the
them.
land.
Not off the top of our heads.
You're here saying you don't.
It's a bit like a doctor for me.
Okay, can I
You
ask
know.
you just to leave the premises?
You can ask by all means, and when I'm done I will certainly do that.
This, you haven't got your worked up if this is a lawful activity.
You know.
It looks to me like reconnaissance.
What, hostile
Well, that's fine if that's what you think. I've just told you what I'm doing. So
What?
what?
You identify properly. You've only
Yes.
What's your badge number?
833.
Thank you.
What you're choosing to do, sorry, is you're actually calling me a liar then, because I've told you what I'm doing. I haven't hidden the fact of what I'm doing.
Right, so you're coming around, you're filming police premises.
Yep.
You're taking number plates down.
Is it unlawful?
you-
though?
Yes, it is. I'm sure it is unlawful.
You should, miss,
Yeah.
you should
But I
know
will-
the
I
law.
will-
As a detective, you should know better.
See.
You know the laws.
Yeah.
I work in child abuse. I don't work.
Oh, you're
in
doing
the
a
area of
fantastic
law.
job. Thank you for that.
Good job, but why are you so angry?
Yeah. Yeah, not sure about that lady. It's, you know, not sure why she got so angry quite so quick. But hey, that's life. You know. When Gypsy asked her, is it against the law? She said, I'm sure it is. Whoops, a bit wobbly there. It's very difficult at times, guys, and the guys that go out together, I want to try and give Gypsy a chance to talk, obviously, and he's doing the same to me, but occasionally you both want to come in with a comment or something. But yeah, so Aylesbury, a bit of a weird one. I mean, she walked by me and didn't say a word, and then suddenly thought, oh, I'll ask him what he's doing, which is fine, if she doesn't mind. But yeah, so Aylesbury Canicle. Excuse me, young lady, it's a very quick question, I can walk with you.
I'm on a job. I'm really
Why is the flag at half mast?
at this time. I'm just.
No worries, all right, thank you. So I don't know what she's up to. They're always very, very busy when you want to talk to them, you know. It's I'm just going to keep the camera away for now because not sure who the other people are. So we've been trying to get into the reception area of the police station, but unfortunately it's busy at the moment. So we've come round to the back, and we're just going to do a little bit of filming from here.
You've
So-
literally been right in the nick.
You see the way this copper just give this woman a dirty look?
Why? 'Cause that's what I've
You know what I mean? Oh, so I'm not filming you, so don't worry. I think she's trying to run you over. Oh, that's the way out over this one. I've just clocked that. I was just wondering where everyone's going. So that's the way out. So actually, you can come in as a civilian, drive in. If you can't park there, you come all the way around, and then you can go out down there through a gate, which is quite interesting. I don't know if this is Old Bill or, you know.
How are you? Are you a police officer, miss?
There, our gypsy's got a contact.
Sergeant? Can I identify, please? DC. Okay, can I look you briefly? Or are you going on lunch? Basically, you're very polite, and that's how you approach the public. This is what we did. I was filming right there. Just down there. Public, obviously it's a public footpath. From what you know of it, is it legal?
She seems fine, so I'm not going to bother with her. Gypsy's capturing out, and these are two old Bill in uniform. So
In fact, I'm so happy to agree. Basically, there was a detective sergeant. Was it a detective sergeant we spoke to over there?
I think that's what she said. Yeah,
Basically, she got very angry.
yeah,
She said we're not allowed there. You said we can.
No, I'm not saying you can. I'm saying obviously I think you can't put through and there's a footpath through. But it is it's signed with
It's
just
signed with-
private on. And as well, it's like security as well. There's custody down
Yeah,
there.
but do we follow signage or law? We follow law. You display the law and you tell people the law, and you let the way. I follow the law, right? So in your opinion, miss, yeah, do you think she was in crying out of anger
Well,
just
I
because we
can't
were
really
filming?
comment, can
I know you
They've
didn't
only
see
got
that.
One person's view on that.
I could show you the video, but I don't want to. Not, I'm being disrespectful
Yeah,
here. It's
no, I
just,
know.
it's an absolute disgrace. She's very emotional, and I feel sorry for her, right? But this is just because we were filming. Now you've been happy as Larry, put your thumb up.
Well,
Why?
I'm just checking to see if you needed anything else, if you wanted, if you were, I didn't.
Can I ask you one thing about Thames Valley then? You are representing for Thames Valley.
Of course I am, yes, what?
What do you think about Thames Valley corruption? I'm not
Corruption in the police,
in Thames Valley in particular.
in police.
In Thames Valley.
I personally am not aware of any corrupt officers.
If you see it,
And if I was to see it, I 100% would report it.
And you-
100%.
brilliant. That's what we
you
want
are
to
with
hear.
the-
Yeah.
You're with the public, you're with us.
Yeah.
We want to get rid of it. In a sense, it can be a minority, but there's so many of you guys, it's happening more frequent now, and we want rid of it.
It's like any organisation, isn't it? There's good and bad people
Yeah.
in any
Yeah.
organisation.
Yeah, yeah, good
Of course
cop, bad
there is.
cop.
But I genuinely have not seen any corruption.
If
in
you did,
Thames
though.
Valley Police. But if I did, 100%.
But corruption could be any form.
It
could
can
be
be in any
parking
form.
on WL lines,
Yeah.
tickets, getting
Of
away,
course it can
hitting
be.
people.
And using your position as a police officer is...
Clearly, you're not
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
can tell by your sense how you approached. And so, do you know what auditing is then? Filming like.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
So,
But I appreciate you,
No, I don't know what
detective, and how you've been respectful.
yeah. Credit to the force.
Yeah, you are, and
Yeah.
this is what we want. And public and police can work together.
100%. Well, you
Getting
need
rid
the
of
public
these.
police by consent. You need the
Yeah,
public to
yeah.
come forward
And we
help
need you
us.
guys. We know that,
Yeah.
but we need them strange, mentally ill. A lot of police had sexual crimes in this.
Yeah.
Wayne Cousins thing. This stuff's sickly. And imagine victims of crime and they got to go to a police station. They might be worried. They might be like, might be a Wayne
Well,
Cousins
there
in
is
there.
processes in place now, I think, which have hopefully been articulated out there of
Yeah.
what, say, there's females that are
Yeah.
stopped
Yeah.
or,
Yeah.
or even being arrested.
Because
potentially
they're
Yes.
gonna be
arrested by
in
Yeah.
their mind, they're going to be half paranoid, aren't
yeah,
they?
of what they can do.
Yeah.
So they can ask for them
Yeah.
for a phone call from the police, you know, from the control room. They can ask, I appreciate you having one card on that kind of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is worrying. Don't get me wrong.
It's horribleness, isn't
We
it?
need it, yeah, but it's horrible. But it's,
Worse
what
for
you've
you
got to
guys.
remember as well
Yeah.
is the majority, the vast majority of police officers just want to help.
Yeah.
Do a good
Yeah,
job.
I believe that. It's
Yeah.
in
They
your
really do.
principles and your
Yeah.
code of. But
Because
the
we're like you guys, you know, we're all human. And when
Yeah, I
you
get
get a
that.
bad apple,
Yep.
it ruins everything.
you guys want rid of it like us, right?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
you've actually spoken about this, which is a big step, yeah?
Yeah.
But we come and film, or me individually, yeah? And we don't always get officers like you. And this is the problem. This is a lawful activity. We're just exercising rights,
Yeah.
which we have, because in a minute, if we don't, we're all going to be in China. It's going like China in the UK, and we're a free country here, Ness. We're the land of the free.
You've got a car at your backside.
But what is auditing then? And you saying, do I know what it is? What is
Just
it?
exercising your rights and filming in public land,
Yeah.
and having an engagement with officers or whatever.
We check the state of the grounds and the cars and comment on that, because obviously as taxpayers you know
Might as well do
you
that.
want to see the upkeep of buildings and everything, but it's about the way that you guys interact with us guys, because too many come out heavy-handed straight off. I mean, that young lady started okay. She said, "Do you mind if I ask?" I told her. And then she suddenly said, "Oh, I think you're, what was it she said? Hostile reconnaissance."
And then she started crying, and
And
I don't want to see a woman cry.
And I said, "Well, in that case, you're calling me a liar because I've told you what I'm doing. I'm not hiding what I'm doing."
Got very angry.
And then we questioned something over section 33, and I sort of accepted as a detective she's not working in that area. My colleague here questioned her. She said she couldn't know anything, and then she said she works in child abuse, and I said, "Oh, brilliant."
She dropped her mouth like she was crying.
And it's almost as though she thought I was taking the mickey, I think, and I wasn't.
Definitely not.
Genuinely, you're doing a great job. If you're stopping that, I know you
That's
said
a
shit,
horrible job.
stopping that shit going on, she's got my total respect. But
Right.
and hopefully she's gone in, spoken to somebody, and they'll have said it's all right, they're okay, not doing any harm, you know.
You've been filmed here before, and I'm sure you guys, well, Thames Valley hasn't had a memo like Metropolitan Police about auditing. But I'm sure you guys know, because Thames Valley generally on the whole's okay, yeah?
They're a good force to work for, to be fair.
I wouldn't promote you like that. I'm saying
No,
like,
but I mean, they are, as in they articulate things to us.
I've got one question for you before we go, because we like to leave each other to speak in turn. So recently there was a guy with a camera who was assaulted at High Wycombe.
One of you, like somebody doing what you were
Yeah.
doing, and assaulted by
Purely
by-
because the officers or the constables were just over the top. Now,
Oh, right, so that's all.
through Thames Valley, you guys, not you necessarily, but I'm going to ask you if it was you as well, there were bets being laid at how much compensation he was going to get.
100%.
Did you have a bet?
100%. I don't even know anything about
Ah.
it. No, I genuinely don't know anything about it. I think you'd be able to tell if I was lying.
Yeah, no, you
I've
seem
never-
you seem really honest. Have a look into it though, seriously, and just see what the bet was.
Well, the
Because
thing is, I won't be able to, because I won't be able to interrogate our system, because I won't have a lawful...
no, just ask other bobbies. It'll be mainly uniform. Just say, did you have a bet on that High Wycombe incident with the auditor? See what they say.
I'm shocked, miss, that you haven't heard of auditing.
No,
This is-
I know about there's been people filming,
Yeah.
but not, that was ages ago that I'd heard about that.
It's a sort of different world though, isn't it, as a detective, because you're
It is.
dealing with other stuff.
Very hard
So
job you got, miss, you know. Have you worked the ranks up then, obviously?
No, I don't want to.
No, I mean, to get to where you was you PC and
Yeah,
then...
yeah, it started
Yeah.
on you.
And was this your aim always when you
To be a
started?
detective, yeah.
And what's your goal, miss? Or what do you want to achieve, personally?
Just carrying on doing what I'm doing, because I think the detective role, and
Yeah.
where we are, with the major crime department, you're in the best place to be able to kind of help people. Yeah, you've got the uniform. They're the first ones on the scene, on
Yeah.
everything. They're the ones that see all the horror.
Are you
We
paranoid?
see it.
Are you paranoid though, as a police officer? In your job, there's stuff you probably see is horrendous. Yeah. Are you paranoid?
About
Just like, or can you leave that at your job, and when you go home, it's different?
no, I think you go home and you take
yeah,
stuff you've seen with you. You're never just going to switch off, because we're humans at the end of the day. And you feel, when you see the shit that you see, like
Yeah.
the murders and stuff like
Yeah.
that, even like
Yeah.
you're saying child abuse and hearing about
Yeah.
that, it's got to have an effect.
have you got a good partner without being too nosy? Yeah, and that helps, doesn't it? Without a shadow of a doubt. It's like us. I go home to my missus and she says, "How was your day?" And I tell her, she says, "I'm glad you had a good one."
Yeah.
When it's not been so good, you know, because she worries, as partners worry.
Do other work or just this?
I couldn't possibly tell you that, I'm afraid, because that's a bit too much information.
Clever, miss. You're
No, I'm not. I was just wondering.
No, it's a general inquiry. We don't tend to give too much information out, because one thing about auditing is we get great support from the public, but we also get what we call trolls. We've had threats of violence against us and all sorts of stuff. We're going to find out where you are next and break your legs.
from doing this.
Just
And-
do this, but what
and
I
we know that-
like you say, there's no rhyme or reason.
We know keyboard warriors are out there, but it could happen. It could happen. You know, if they know roughly where you live, or they delve, you know, there's people out there that are like audit hunters, try and find out who you are and let everybody know.
And a lot of them are
You know.
ex-police.
Yeah,
I'm not being
Yeah.
dramatic, it's a fact of this, yeah? They're ex-police officers, or if they've lost their job from somebody filming and being seen by thousands,
Yeah.
they got an issue and a grind.
yeah.
Not every one of them, but we deal with facts. I'm not saying to you 95% of Thames Valley's corrupt. I don't
Afternoon.
know specific numbers, but it
Yeah, very
definitely
good,
happens.
thank you.
And it's good to hear officers like yourself come here and stand with the
Oh.
public and say, let's get rid
Well, I
of
thought you were throwing something at me then.
I just want to come to
Yeah, sure, no worries.
every day, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And like I say,
Oh, I've never seen a crime scene investigator before. I just got to catch the jacket. Sorry, you know.
Yeah,
It's things that interest us, you see, like that.
Heavy units here then. So you've got quite a few departments here.
Yeah, well, it's quite a main station, isn't it? It's like Aylesbury.
Is this Thames Valley? Because obviously you've got the headquarters in Oxford.
Yeah.
So is this sort of like a...
No, it's just a police station.
It's a monstrous police
It's a
station.
big place, isn't it? Obviously, it's grown over the years, hasn't it?
Well...
Because this was the old place. Oh, hello, mate.
Hello, how you doing?
All right, you?
Yeah.
See, that's what we want. Polite officers, not a problem, smiley face.
I've been polite, by the way.
And that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Just to sleep.
Just to sleep. You don't see
What's that, your
do
packed lunch?
they? Oh,
Excellent.
That's genuine, yeah? Because personally, I think I can't speak for him, but for me, I don't hate you guys. I hate corruption.
Yeah.
Because I've experienced it personally, but I'm not here prejudging every one of you. How you approach is the key.
Yeah.
No, it's
But
true. And
we've already had a bad one.
So I think that's, and hopefully the public will see that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they see both.
Oh.
You know, public and the police do need each other. We can't do it without
We'll
their
work
help.
together,
Do you
yeah.
know what I mean? Without witnesses, without people that are going to come forward to stuff, we can't do.
And you know, amateur photography and this sort of stuff, you could capture all sorts of stuff and help you guys.
Yeah.
You know, we often see things and think, oh, I'll keep that, I won't delete it in case it was something to do with a crime, you know. So.
So no, yeah.
You want to go, miss? Can I ask you one more thing? I know you're itching to go by your own.
It's not your phone number.
How many crimes do you think are solved by the public? Like helping with evidence,
A lot.
phone
without-
calls.
Yeah.
Do you think the majority are solved?
Of course, you've got your forensic stuff. Of course.
Yeah.
Your
Digital
instincts or-
forensics,
Yeah.
things like that. But you need witnesses.
Just catch the food wagon.
And do you feel there's a lot of people losing confidence in the police? Or do you think it's changing? Personally, I mean, as an individual.
It's really difficult. I mean, the people that we speak to, you've got to, again, I don't know, to be honest.
Take it
I
case
think-
by case.
Yeah, case by case. I mean, it is difficult. I think there's people that lose confidence in the police because of numbers. They don't see as many police officers around. and
Hobbies
things
on
like
the
that.
beat,
That
yeah.
Without a doubt.
I'm saying, you know, I live in a community where I'm saying I
Yeah.
want to see police officers around. I want them to
Do you
Do you
feel
know-
comfortable knowing there's police there?
yeah,
yourself?
I
Yeah.
feel more comfortable.
I've just heard they're opening up 4 front desks in Devon and Cornwall again,
Yeah.
because of
they
that,
shut everything, didn't they?
which gives us more places to visit, so it's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if this guy's a good driver.
It'll be good. So, where did your stuff end up?
It could end up, I mean, different people use different formats. Some use TikTok, Facebook, Pornhub.
It could go on fresh air. Now, be honest with me, mister.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Sunburn Man?
You? No, clearly not.
I'm the Sunburn Man.
Alright.
And I will upload this to Fresh Air. No, I'm joking. I don't. Social media of some sort, yeah.
Yeah.
But to be, you're going to be in good light.
Yeah,
So if
they're going to love you.
you want to check yourself out, but I won't give them the name
No, I
because
don't want to check myself out. I can't stand anything.
Do you know, it's often the best way, just don't look.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh my god.
Although a lot of the viewers that people get on social media are police officers.
Yep.
You know, and in fairness, some of the videos we do, not us in particular necessarily, but guys doing this, I know certain police stations that are using our videos as training footage, how not to deal with it, how to deal with it.
They do.
And I did a FedEx business the other day and the security guard was perfect. And I said, you've watched these videos? He said, yeah, I do, because I want to know how to do it properly and not be a tyrant. And I said, my viewers are going to love you. You know.
What viewers want to see is a little bit of aggression, maybe, yeah. But
No, you've
they
got
want to see us
up the
join.
level if it needs.
Thing is, the aggression's got to come from your side.
From there,
No.
and then come down.
Isn't it?
I'm on the ground.
Like
I,
Pandora's.
Yeah.
I react how you did. You put your
Yeah.
thumb up. I've
Yeah.
never had that before. An
Yeah.
officer put a thumb up.
Well, like
and then
that,
fired straight
like
away.
that constable in the van
Very
waved as he
polite,
was going
and-
out. You
and
know.
This will be a pass, but unfortunately,
A
down
pass.
there,
Yeah.
the lady, it kind of saddened me because she was half crying. I don't want to come here and see people.
Thing
No.
is, did you say, and it's no excuse, were you saying about child abuse? Okay.
She said it though.
Nobody, I mean, don't get me wrong, what you've also got to remember is people are human. You don't know what
She might have just come from something. Yeah.
And where she was, you know, and I can't comment
Hyped
because
up or
I don't know.
whatever.
Exactly.
And it just
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
something that was just that. she
And
was
I
funny,
always
we all
think
make
that
mistakes.
about general police constables, because I don't know what they've just come in from.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, we can go to somewhere, we're not, you know, you're doing CPR, you've taken a baby, a dead child away from the mother, and then
Yeah.
you're straight at the next job.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you're, you know, and somebody will say something, or you could have lost someone yourself. Yeah, you've got the compassion
Yeah.
and stuff, but somebody will say something like they do, oh, I'm going to do this.
People skills are so important.
And, and that's it. Sometimes
yeah.
we're human. We do.
How much do you earn a year?
No,
so you earn, what, 50 grand a year?
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
Less?
About 36,
I was going to say 38.
And you're a detective
Constable.
Yeah. You need to get that another rank.
You need
No,
upper rank.
not interested
No?
in it, no.
Oh, fair
No,
play.
I think things change, I think, when you
More responsibility,
When I switched out,
but
we had a lot
not
of
with the public.
No, not really.
You know?
We have a lot of responsibility at our level anyway.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's just more.
You cover
I
a
don't
big
want
area.
it. Yeah, we cover
Yeah.
well, our department covers
The whole of Thames Valley. It's massive.
Cover everywhere.
Wow.
No, can't.
Fair play.
Maidenhead,
Yeah, a lot.
Reading.
A lot.
Wow.
So clock up a few miles then.
Yeah. That's
So is this a
very
company
good.
car then?
Company car, yeah,
Is it?
a company.
Yeah. Fair play.
Do you know, miss, because you've been
Yeah.
right, you said it's company car. If it was your private car, I wouldn't even film your number plate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how polite
Yeah.
you've been. It's only when people approach us and say we can't, is when we challenge.
When we do.
But we're not aggressive, we challenge.
Yeah.
And then you guys challenge us back. And that's all it is, really.
See, that's unusual. Two older coppers, both faces like you've smacked them. You know, and it's like there's no need for it.
Nah, come on.
I mean, if they're checking on you, that's great. We would expect that. But at least, you know, I don't know. Anyway,
No, but no, well,
Thank you,
look,
detective,
Yeah.
for
you're
identifying and being
welcome.
engaging.
Take care. Don't go through these gates. Otherwise, that'll be a different.
don't do what, sorry?
Don't go through these gates.
Oh, no.
I'll break my leg down for that.
You take care.
You too.
Cheers now. Bye-bye.
Wow.
Wow, I'm going to have a
I'm going to end it.
little blown away. I'm going to have a little walk into the reception because I've got one question left to ask. That went very well, I've got to say. I'm just going to go back in, see if anybody's still inside. And I just want to ask one question about this flag, because if it's something that the viewers would like to know about, I'm gonna find out. If there's somebody in there, because the time's ticking on and we got other places to go, I might just stop filming, go in and ask and come out, because we've got enough to entertain you guys, hopefully. So we'll have a little look. It's okay, it's empty. That's all right then. So we'll just give the old ding dong. Good afternoon. Just one very quick question. Could you please tell me why the flag is at half mast?
We had a death in service.
Oh right, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Okay, all right, thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
That's all right.
Cheers now. So there we are, guys. Found out what the flag's about. So they've had a death in service. So anyway, from Aylesbury Police Station, out with the gypsy. Having a great day, I've got to say. Lovely fella, good sense of humour, a bit like myself. So we are going to leave it there. Expose and educate, give us a thumbs up. Hit the little icon bell and subscribe. If you hit the icon, you will get notified of anything we post up. We've got lots of videos coming, plenty in the chain, so you know, we'll be fine. So from Expose and Educate, we'll catch you on the next one.